Hey guys, it's Sandy, and today I have new nails, or at least half a set of nails. This hand is still very much blank. I originally was going to do both hands like this one, but this this hand gave me so much trouble that I just do not want to do the other hand like this. They look super cute though. Oh, they're blurry. Hold on. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right. So first off, the base color I used this one by Doi. This is the nudie eggnog color. I don't know. When I had this idea, I just thought this color would work really well. Kind of like a nice little, a nice little kind of like off-white kind of color. Like, I thought the colors would really pop. They're not popping as much on camera, but like in person, they definitely pop a little bit more. Also, my pinky, it got glued on so crooked. I have no idea if it was me or if this nail was just really crooked, because my God, it is. I did a horrible job on that pinky nail. Like, it is so crooked. And what's funny, that's how this pinky finger naturally grows. The pinky finger on my right hand grows out like that. So it's kind of funny. Like, this is what it would look like if I let my nails grow. Anyway, also, I am kind of trying a new product. Well, I mean, I hadn't used the nudie eggnog color yet either, but I did put this on underneath of just the gel polish, not on the nails. The Poach It sticker base gel, which is a peel off gel. It says you can use it with nail art or to actually put on the nails themselves. And that one is one that doesn't have a special remover. You just take it off using any cuticle oil you have. It just says oil, so. But back to the Doi eggnog. I will let you guys know how, obviously, the Poach It is. I do plan on trying it for, like, actual nails as well. But I had to do 3 coats of eggnog before it looked decent, in my opinion. And they're kind of thicker coats. Like, these are thick nails. Like, these are thick. That's the other thing. I mean, I don't mind a thick, like, nail like that, but man, oh man, these are pretty thick because of the polish. Like I said, I did 3 coats of this before it got looking like this color, and that's like what I was looking for. I wanted it to be a little, like, I know it's like a nudie syrup. I wanted it to be syrupy, but I didn't want it to be like super syrupy, like see-through. So this is how I wanted it. Now, I also started off, because Doi is, like, obviously it's got the tacky layer, so I used these star glitters as, you know, those stars. And there's lots of different colors in here, and then there's also different sizes. There's little ones in here, as you can see. Get a close-up. Like, right there is a little tiny star, and there's so there's 2 different size stars. So I used a combination, and I just kind of placed them randomly at the tips because that's what I wanted. I got this from, I hauled this recently. I think I got it from Shein. I don't think this was part of my Temu haul I did recently. I don't know. This was like 94 cents wherever I got it. It was very cheap. And like, there's a whole bunch of them. I might get more. I really like them a lot. But I was just sticking them in like the tacky, like, in the tacky, layer. What do you call it? The inhibition layer. I was just sticking them on there. And then my plan was to go over them with the all clear from the Jin B X Poach It collab. And I did look this up. there's still one more if anyone wants it. It was like on sale for $24. You get this and you get a different, like the moon top. And I thought this would be great because it is just super thick. And I thought it would be perfect for encapsulating the glitters. In fact, if I remember correctly, it even said on the thing that it was good for that. But this is not a no wipe top coat, which I did not know. So I was trying to figure out why the heck it was so sticky. So I only used it on my thumb, and then I just went over my thumb again with a different top coat. And I didn't like the just sticking them on the inhibition layer because they did move around slightly. Not a lot actually, but slightly. So I was like, yeah. So for all the other nails, I did a very thin coat of this McCart top coat that I have. It's pretty good. Is this the one that smells horrendous? Hold on. Yeah, it kind of stinks. Like it kind of smells awful. But it's not the worst. And I just did a very thin layer of that on the other nails. Placed the glitters, cured it so they'd stay. And then on my other nails, I used my Yogo zombie top. I really like this. It's like one of my favorites. I did have to do 2 coats of it to really get the glitters like really like encapsulated. Where with this, like I said, I only used 1 coat of this. I did go over it with a coat of this just so they all matched. But it didn't need it. This was fine just by itself on the thumb. And I don't know, like I really, really like these, but they just gave me so much trouble. And I mean, I know most of the trouble was like, I thought this was no wipe and it wasn't. The inhibition layer thing didn't quite work out. I had to use 3 coats of this, you know. Oh, and I stuck the glitters on with a toothpick. You know, I hope this works out pretty good. Like I said, you just use oil. I did do the trick it says to do online. Instead of like putting it all over the nail, I just kind of went around the perimeter. So it's like mostly in the center. So this will pop off easier, but they're not going to pop off super easy. And I have to wait for like a little bit of tip wear to kind of, you know. So I'm hoping that works in my favor. Like I said, I really like these nails. They're so cute. I really love how they came out, but they just, like I said, they're so thick from all the top coat I had to use. And I had to use so many coats of this nudie eggnog. It's such a pretty color though. Like I really like the color. I really like it a lot. I was kind of going back and forth between this color and nudie hazelnut from Doi. But I thought nudie hazelnut, because it's it's more brown because it's hazelnut. I thought maybe the glitters might be a little bit too pale for that. So I'm glad I went with this color because I think it's perfect. But yeah, it's so cute, but I just cannot, I don't think I have it in me. It took me, I mean, this isn't really that long of a time, but it took me, well, let me see, from base coat to final top coat, took me over an hour to do this one hand, which isn't a lot per se, but for just doing some little placed glitters, I feel that was a little too long. You know what I mean? Especially since I had to keep running back and forth, you know, getting other stuff because I had to go and get this top coat, and then I had to go get this top coat because this took, you know, oh my god, but they are super cute. I like them a lot. I really do like the glitters. I think I want to make this set on a stand as press-ons, and then hopefully if I do it that way also, I feel like I could do a few things differently. Like I would still use this color, but instead of doing 3 coats of it and making it super thick, I would use a coat or two of my Mooncat nail primer. I did remember what it was called, which is like a pink tinted base coat that would make the nails a little bit, you know, a little bit more opaque. So maybe I could get away with like 2 coats of this. Also knowing not to use this, or I guess I could still use this if I really wanted to, but you know, I'll still use this for stuff. It's gonna be like my last resort now, because I don't like white top coats. You know what I mean? Like if it's a top coat, I want it to be a no white top coat, and I think it's weird that this isn't. And I went back, like I said, and I looked, and I couldn't find where it says it was or wasn't. Like, it didn't say whether it was or not like a white or a non-white top coat. I guess I just assumed because most top coats are. But like doing that, and then, you know, also with a Sandy, I think it might be easier to put the glitters in, and you know, so just using a coat of this, 1 to 2 coats of that, you know, even doing because this is a thinner top coat, that's what I use to stick them in the nail. Like, I did a thin layer, stuck them on, cured it, and then topped it with this. It might even be a little bit better because it'll be thinner if I did this top coat, stuck them all in this top coat while it was wet, cured, and then topped it again with like this, because like I said, this is a much thinner top coat, to help seal in a little bit, and then just finished with this one maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out ways that I could make these not so bulky, because like I said, they are so thick. I mean, I've made thicker, but they seem very thick. You know, so I have ideas, but I do want to make these again as press-ons because I really do like the design and I like how they came out, but they gave me troubles. All right. This is a longer video than I thought it was going to be, but I do out of all the products I used, I recommend Doi Nudie Eggnog. It's a very pretty color if you're into that kind of color. Always recommend Yogo Zombie Top. This is my favorite top coat that I've currently tried that I have. I actually recommend this one too if you're in the market for a thinner top coat. I use this one a lot. I have 2 of these. I bought a 2-pack. One of them I use specifically for chrome. It's got a C on it. I use this one a lot to top coat my swatches for ones that need to be top coated. I definitely recommend these little stars. They are very nice. Like I said, I think I got them on Shein, but I can't remember. I do remember they were less than $1 for this whole pot. And then this, I will keep you guys posted on it. I can't say whether or not I recommend it because I haven't tried it out yet. So yeah, this is it's a cool product, so I'm hoping it works out for me. All right, that is everything, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.